Hello, it has been a while. I haven't posted much in terms of 3D in the last few months, and all I've really been doing is just focusing on our online program, focusing on the students, getting them epic results, and that's what I've been enjoying doing, so I haven't really posted much in 3D. But a lot of people have asked me how I work remotely and work from anywhere and how I just do it on my laptop, because there's this misconception that you need like 8 GPUs in order to produce commercials. And I've already answered in our program, but I get it enough outside the program that I thought I'd make a quick video on it. So basically, I've been able to work off a laptop, travel, and I was able to produce full commercials straight off it. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I am able to work very efficiently with my projects, both with the speed that I make them in and make them high quality. And also I'm very efficient with the rendering and my workflow. So a lot of people spend weeks and weeks and weeks producing commercials. And that's nothing to do with their hardware. It's just their workflow, how efficient they are, their understanding of 3D and production. Is not where it can be, where they can produce commercials really quickly. So that's completely irrelevant to the amount of hardware you have. Secondly is the hardware part. So I do have a laptop and that's got a 2080 in it, and I'm able to do 95% of the work in there. And then what I would do is I would link to my workstation, which was in South Africa. And then I would run all the final renders through that workstation, which had a 2080 Ti and I think it had two 2080 Ti's. One was water cooled, one was not, and then it also had a 1080 Ti. So 3 graphics cards in there. And to be honest, that was more of like an added bonus. Like I could render all the final renders overnight. It's not like I needed it. It just made things a little bit easier because I was just a single guy producing fully animated commercials for companies. So it's understandable. But I would be able to render full commercials through this laptop. This video here, I was able to render. So this commercial here, a lot of this was rendered just straight off my laptop. Didn't have to do the whole connecting to the workstation thing. So yeah, that just comes down to workflow and your understanding of 3D and rendering and all that stuff. So how it works is I would use some sort of backup and syncing software. There's lots of different types. There's Google. Even Google has its own different type, like backup and sync. Now there's Google Drive for desktop and all sorts of stuff. They all have their pros and benefits, pros and cons. So basically, if let's say I use backup and sync, I could sync certain folders, which means that if I create a folder on this computer, I can synchronize it with a folder on another computer. So that's what I did. I would create project files like this one. I would sync the whole project file to my workstation in South Africa, and I'm in Bali right now. And then I would go and I would open them inside of Cinema 4D, make changes, save them. They would upload to that computer. And then because they're all stored in the same file path, I could just go and if I want, like add this whole render queue, add it to the render queue. I would close this project, connect to my workstation through some sort of screen sharing application. I was using TeamViewer. I would open it there, I would hit render, I would just close the project, and then all the files would just start rendering. They would upload, or they would upload off my workstation, they would download onto my laptop, and then as they're busy downloading, I can just go inside of After Effects, edit, make changes, and then the files are literally just being added in here as they're downloading. And that's pretty much what I did. And I mostly just did that for final renders, like 90%, 95%, probably like 98% of the project was just done on my laptop. Everything rendered, everything made, all that stuff. And I only just used the workstation for like getting those really clean, like high resolution renders, because I had the benefit of having a workstation. It's not like I needed it. Now I don't have the workstation anymore. I gave it away to my dad for Christmas. So now all I use is this laptop, and my systems and workflows are even lighter, like a lot lighter than they used to be. And that's just because my understanding of project management and 3D and all that stuff is much, much better than it even was back then. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Yet so many people ask me, like, how is it possible to work off a laptop? So many misconceptions about not being able to do it. But I've done it, and I'm still doing it. I'm working off my laptop to this day. I'm coaching, I'm going through projects, commercials and stuff with students, helping them, and I'm able to do it off this thing. So yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. And that's pretty much it. So Hope you enjoyed. If you really want to learn how to take your 3D to the next level, really learn how to work more efficiently and stop wasting time and start producing commercials really quickly and producing high quality commercials too, click the link below. You'll see my free training. You can also schedule a free strategy session with me personally, and we can chat about where you are, where you're trying to get to, and if I can help you in the end, and help you bridge that gap. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to click the link in the description. If you want, you can also check out my Patreon page where you'll have access to project files like this, which you can go through, see how they made a little bit more in depth. And yep, that should be it. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on my next video. Goodbye.